Alright. Go ahead and get started. So I get banned for wearing this. Hopefully not. Get a little cleavage going. What do you need to actually straight? Oh, there we go. Pop my old man's shoulder and all right. There we go. Okay, cool. Look at that. See how easy that was, OBS. Do. Definitely not our jump prompt. That's gonna feel great in a minute. Actually felt bad pretty quickly. Controls. Look sensitivity. Hurts a lot actually. Whoops. Wow, just no music at all, huh? I have my armchairs down or armrest down. So I can actually use the controller comfortably instead of being like way up here. But I keep forgetting and setting my hand down too hard because I'm used to the thing being there to catch my arm. And lo and behold, oh, okay, it was B. How do I get my inventory? Lo and behold, it hurts to whack your arm on the corner of your desk. How do I turn that off? Hey, what's up, Tracy? How you doing, man? I am trying to figure out how to turn this off on the controller. No. It kind of works. The guy wearing a bomber jacket and a gold chain. Oh yeah, we already met that guy. All right. Boy, this is rough after using a mouse and keyboard the whole game. My muscle memory is pissed. What you been up to, man? So you're playing Fortnite, right? Oh, look, he likes us. Hello, I'm a cat. What are you I just told you I'm a cat. Quadruped making cute sounds. Dude, that's some people's fetish. Can I hold? Nope, I have to hold trigger, really. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using mouse and keyboard right now. A, because you can't use a mouse in a game where you play as a cat. Sacrilege. But also, I have the tendon ouchies right now, so. You forgot your character sheet. Are they gonna play Robots and Dragons? Spent the whole week prepping this session. I'm sorry, I forgot where I put it. But let's play anyway. I'll go in that cave. Let's go. Aren't they? I mean, they're robots. Do they need a character sheet? I feel like they could just remember. They could just remember what their characters are, right? Okay. I swear we actually saw the guy. I think he was down at that like underground railway. Down in the like little subway system, right? Tracy, you beat this game like 4 years ago, right? Oh, look at that little guy. Yeah, I'm so late into like trying to beat this game now. It did not like that. Because the doggone power issues. Don't need. Oh, I think he's down here. Nope. I was confused. This is a cool shop though. Do they have like a robot version of lids? Just come in here and like get new heads. You one of those young punks listening to loud music, smoking all the wraps. Don't touch anything. Shooting all the jobs, smoking all the wraps. Don't make any noise and don't ask for a credit. Can I have a credit? Oh, babe, you gotta look at this hoodie. Or this bomber jacket. It's a flamingo. I can steal the jacket? Is that a chicken? Actually, all the bomber jackets in here are pretty cool. Dude, I can steal this coat. Hey, what's up, Plush? How you doing? Oh, we're trying to steal from a robot. Wow, that did not go. Is he gonna throw us? Okay. That did not go well immediately. Wanted a good Ghost Recon game, so I got Ghost Recon Wildlands for $90 off. It's on Game Pass. I know that. Can I jump up? Why can't I jump up in this guy's lap? Also, great album cover. Another flamingo jacket. You know, for a place with like no living critters anymore, they got a lot of art referring to them. Big chillin', hoping all is well. Yeah, you know, my my wrist, I almost said elbow, my other joint in my arm is still a little wonky. Well, it's the tendon, not the oh, here he is. It's the tendon, not the joint itself, but it's a little ouchy, but I think we're okay. To this guy. You don't own Game Pass? I mean, $10. Anytime like there's a game and someone's like, they're like, oh, I want to buy this game. And I'm like, well, it's on Game Pass. They're like, well, I don't have Game Pass. And I was like, well, if you're going to spend more than $10 for the game, you could just buy Game Pass for the month. I very much, I never got Game Pass. I always appreciated it. I knew that they had like a better selection of games. And is that upside? That is upside down, I think. Oh, his little uwu face, that's so cute. But yeah, I think they generally have a better selection than PlayStation, especially the old like PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus freebies. But yeah, I like never bothered to get it because I didn't have a PC that ran games well enough until I got out of the army and Allie and I moved back here to Georgia to work. Or she's working. I'm just an ugly trophy husband. Although I'm a stay-at-home dad now, so gainfully employed. But yeah, I built a PC and then I was like, oh, I should look into Game Pass. And so I subbed to Game Pass to like standard 10 or 15 bucks a month. I think it's 10 bucks a month. And I downloaded like 140 games that night. I was like, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. And then I didn't play a lot of them. I mean, I played them all eventually, but okay, so we were wrong. It's not this guy. I have to go find him. I think we hit F1 to have the robot tell us what we need to know. Oh wait, I can do this. Oh no, not this. All right. What's the advice button? That's the meow button. Oh. Forgot that was a D-pad. Here we go. Clementine asked us to find her contact near the factory. Oh, it's probably down here somewhere. Bomber jacket and a gold chain. Everyone wears a bomber jacket around here. I swear there was a guy near here though. Well, it's not him. This is the factory though, right? Can't play over here. Factory, yeah. You wait a few years. Hey, what's up, Donut? Welcome in. How you doing? I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord, but the pup dates, they are on they're on Mush now. So they've just been adding water to like regular dog food and giving it to them. So they're getting big. Gonna start training soon. And by soon I mean like a month or two. Ask the locals. How you doing? Oh wait, can I get in here? Hello? Hello? Dude, that is the most uncomfortable chair. Good thing. Like OG gamer setup. Big wooden chairs here. Oh, maybe he's up top. I mean, why would they have verticality in this game if not to use it? Although it seems our verticality... Oh, hang on, never mind. Meow? Nope. I don't think that's what they wanted us to do. Have I been wearing this robe since yesterday? I wear this robe all the time. But no, I did actually change.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm
Still a piece of garbage. Welcome in, August. Thanks for checking in. HR appreciates it. Is this guy, does he not have... I can see the gold chains in the blazer. Oh, I guess I have to show him the thing. All right, here. I'm dumb. I knew right where the NPC was. I just screwed up. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get those? Here with Outsy, my contact. Let me brief you about the atomic battery. Sure. The battery's powering the Neko core. Neko as in the Japanese word for cat. Or disgusting wafer candies. But I'm doing great, August. Thank you. Appreciate you asking. How's everything go with you, bud? I don't have to study statistics, so my life's going great. My kid went to sleep pretty easy. My wife is hot. She's over there. And smart and a good cook.
Gross.
You say and gross? Oh, she said ew, gross. I mean, you think that's gross? Wait till you see what I try to do later.
No.
I'm gonna wait until you want to shower and then I'm gonna poop. It's actually not as much of a problem in this house as it was in the apartment because we have like our like owner's suite bathroom or whatever, because they don't call them master bedrooms and bathrooms anymore, because that's like plantation era like slave owning terminology. But it's called an owner's suite now, so it's like you own the house. But I was like, slave owner's suite, hello. But yeah, our like owner's bathroom thing or whatever has like a little separate room for just the toilet. So if you drop a nasty twofer in there, you can just close the door. Plus our shower has a door on it, which is cool. I'm almost done with stats, dude. Nice. What's the statistical likelihood that you're gonna finish the course? I would say 100%, but I don't know if that's statistics. Owner, where's Sonam when you need them? She's off with whoever she owns, I assume. That was so funny whenever Allie walked up and I was in the VC with all y'all and she was like, Sonam's doorstep, I thought that was me. Or doormat or whatever. But she has 2 feet, babe, so you're good to go. She can step on both of you. Let's see, the battery's powering the Neko core factory right there. But this whole area is restricted and heavily guarded. There's 1, maybe 2 dudes over there. Maybe he's made out of particularly dense metals and he's just actually heavy guarding. They check every person who enters. I'm not a person. And turns away anyone who's not a worker. Never have been. Here's an idea. Go get me a worker jacket and a worker helmet while I stay here and check for a good time to enter. Go hashtag call for a good time. Why does he have the cute little uwu face? Look at him. Yeah, let me see if I can get that. There you go. Look at him. This is our hardcore underground contact. Feeds. Sonam has said she's no idea why he has that as his name. Oh, is that Feeds? Oh, I assumed it was Spencer. Finishing, passing, 2 very different things. That's true. You ever finish so good that you pass? Hey babe, how many classes did you finish but not pass? Besides networking, probably. Or did you begrudgingly pass networking?
Oh, I passed. Professor was pretty much like everyone passed that passed. I have no idea.
What were the 2 classes that you finished but didn't pass?
Calc 2
Calc 2.
and
Computer organization. Why? What are you organizing? I assume that's not knowing where your CPU goes. Is it like?
It's like
Local networking?
Well,
Like,
I failed it, so I can't really tell you.
I mean, I failed sex ed, but I could explain it to you. Yeah. I missed the day that they taught us how to pull out, so shout out to my son. Best dad ever. Hey, in a gay couple, which dad wears the #1 dad shirt or mug? Or do they just both get it? Do you think it's like our Mama Bear, Papa Bear mugs where we just use both of them? The only thing worse than that is I saw a tweet about this. They're like, I feel bad for the kids of lesbian couples because you just get stuck in a constant cycle of go ask your mother. Need to feed the puppers. They're right there. They're eating. Number one squared dad. Dude. Be there and be square. Break the meta. I love the graffiti in this game. It's just like random squiggles that like could be a language, but maybe not. Hey, can I have your jacket? You want your jacket? It's been a while since we heard news from him. I have no idea where a free jacket would be. My favorite thing to do when I get home from work is take off my pants and jacket. I think that joke might be older than me. Just a small town cat living in a habitat. All right, I'll stop singing now. Okay, well, we've confirmed that there's nothing in this. Look, I'm Solid Snake. Yeah. Oh, hang on, what do we got here? Wait, what button does this thing? Nope, not what I want. There we go. It's a lumber daddy. What's up, Shadow? Welcome in, bud. How you been? How you doing? How you were? How you gonna be? We need to find a worker jacket and a worker helmet to get inside the recycling area. Thanks, B12. Maybe some of the shops. Aha! There's useful information. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, but not really. Hey, what's up? You look sexy. I would be wearing this robe right now if I had it. Bouncer. Parlin'. Clubs close. Get lost. All right. Dick. No, hang on. Noodle shop. Meow. I desire a noodle. COVID probably shut that place down. Somebody stole the payphone. You can't have nothing nice in this city. Oh, that's a picture. I was like, oh, look, a little robot. We're running around the big skyline. I like all these monitors and like towers and stuff. So you guys might be able to see it, but actually it's directly behind me. I do need to put it in a different, oh my God. Can you see? Okay, there it is. It's like right here. It's a keyboard. It's my old keyboard. It's a Corsair 95 XT Platinum. It's like some dickhead high-end cool guy pro FPS high speed low drag big dick small nuts keyboard. What's up, Albert? Nice hat. I'm gonna continue talking about what I was talking about before I forget, but good on you, man. Looks great. Oh, there's your mom's butt plug. Anyway, focus. Keyboard. Yeah, so I had that keyboard. Super loud. Don't like it. And you can mod keyboards. Allie modded her keyboard. She made the one that she uses now. Oh, it's so sweet. All right, the shops. But yeah, you can mod them to be quieter, but this one has like a weird like metallic resonance to it after every keystroke, and it's so annoying. So it's back there. I want to like make it light up when it's not plugged into the PC. I have it set with the right pattern as its default, but I cannot figure out how to. That guy's fancy. I can't figure out how to get it to actually light up. And I looked online. They said anything with 5 volts and 100 amps, or maybe it's milliamps. I think it's amps. I should probably know. Should like run it. But maybe because it has 2 cables, it has a data cable and like a power cable for the lights and stuff. And I'm hoping, that's creepy. that if I just use 2 of them, it'll plug in. But I would like to have it in the background, just doing random patterns. Maybe the like the matrix code, you know, that would be cool to have just going up and down. Oh, this is what we were gonna steal earlier. Cool. But oh, BS. But I couldn't get to work before stream, so it's just sitting back there off. Computer organization is literally just how the physical components are arranged. So my stupid joke was correct. Just knowing where to put your CPU and stuff. You failed that class? What do you mean? Was it too easy? Oh my god, that's really cool. Babe, if I got you this necklace, would you wear it? Look, that one has an E on it, I think. It looks like an E. Class sounds easy, but it's not. CPUs are slippery, bro. I know GPUs are hard to get a hold of, apparently. This place is cool. That is, I don't even wear a wedding ring. I know, but look, this one's cool. It's all like cyberpunkish. And it's gold. Oh, there's a mixtape. Also cool. Shout out to Ubisoft Montreal for giving Castle, one of the only black characters in the beginning of the game, I think, giving him a mixtape charm in the early days. You got a new butterfly knife? Why don't you just buy a caterpillar knife and wait for it to change? It's cheaper. Also, I'm happy about your knife. Ooh, that looks like a raid. I looked over at Streamlabs before it went off in Twitch. Dude, welcome in, everybody. Come on in, Nordic. Thanks for swinging by and bringing all your people with us. Cyberpunk is your thing. That reminds me of the necklace you bought me with the green stone. Oh yeah, yeah. We don't really wear jewelry, but no Shadow, bad down Shadow. Don't be horny during the raid. We can't scare him off yet. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it, bud. Ooh, some Zomboid. Dude, we have a bunch of people in Plush's server that have been playing Zomboid lately. A lot of fun to watch. I have not gotten around to playing it. Oh, I guess that's the logo for the store. But hi everybody, welcome in. Appreciate it, Nordic, bringing everybody my way. I am trying to scoot up in my chair, but I have the arms set to where I actually can't get my legs here. They're coming from my stream, they'll be fine. Lot of horniness in the Nordic area. Priya Kitten, dude, thanks for the follow. Oh, hey, look, we got a whole section back here. I mean, you're probably just following because there's a cat and there's puppies on screen, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thanks. But oh, that's him mumbling. Okay, I thought it was something in Discord. Husband needs a new chair. Got it. My chair is fine, babe. We do not need a new chair. If anybody wants a wife, mine keeps trying to like feed me and buy me stuff and touch my wiener, so I can't handle it. Just go ahead, just take her. You're right, cat and doggies. we stand the pets and the animals here. So for anybody who's not familiar with the stream, oh, look at his little face. Oh my god. This is perfect. We'll leave it like this. Oh, and then B12 in the background. Yeah, hi, I'm Magnet. I stream 3 days a week. We're about to upgrade to 4 days a week. I only stream part-time now because I have a kid. Now, I've had a kid for like a year. But yeah, we stream stuff on Game Pass. Occasionally we'll stream like Apex or Fortnite or Rocket League with some friends, but that's usually like a social thing, not really a look how good I am at video games kind of thing. Though I do like multiverse, so if you guys also like multiverse, feel free to hit me up on Steam. Or just hop in the Discord. But yeah, I just play whatever's cheap or free. If it's something cool like this that comes out, I will try and find a discounted code for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My wife's cool and hot. She's a computer engineer. Well, I guess hot is subjective, but also so is cool, I guess. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. You're here. You guys can choose whether or not you like me or not. But yeah, I'm a veteran. I don't do that anymore. I'm all busted and broken, so I do this now. And I take care of that kid in there, and I take care of Cookie Magnet in chat. That's my wife. Everybody say hi to Cookie Magnet. She's cute. Yeah, well, I mean, she would argue that she's not as cute as this cat, but I would say apples and oranges. And yeah, we donate money to those puppies over there. We support an organization called ECAD here, and they breed, raise, and train, and obviously like send out, like assign, disseminate, whatever synonym you want to use, service animals to disabled veterans like myself, civilians with disabilities, and children diagnosed with autism. So every dime that comes in the stream goes right to them. Well, Twitch has to give it to me first, but every payout we have, we send it to them, and we put the receipts in our Discord. So if you guys send any money to us through this stream, that's where it goes. If you buy anything from the shop, though, from our merch store, that does not go to ECAD. That goes to us to pay for the shop and the stuff that I use to design all those. So just so you guys don't buy merch thinking that thinking it's going somewhere it's not. Is that a jerry can? What in the hillbilly robo dystopia? Oh, speaking of merch, ECAD, the website ecad1.org, they also have merch if you just want to donate money directly to them. Not trying to take your money, but if you guys want to support, you know, working puppers, they've got some stuff. Or you can also just go check their stuff out. Their site itself. So can I get, I swear, dude, grabbing that tape would probably do this, right? God, if only I weren't so stupid. Wait until I get my squats up again. Oh, dude. My wife is so insanely hot. She has great legs and a nice butt, but we both used to be in slightly better shape. My out of shapedness is injury / food related, and hers is because she crafted human life within herself, and then they gutted her like a fish to get the human life out of her. Because leave it to my son to inherit my stubbornness and poor timing. So yeah, the C-section and having a baby will do a number on you. But we're working on it. She's getting there, making progress. I'm sort of gaining weight, which is nice. I was getting back into working out, and then this tendon thing happened, so I'm back to back to not working out, unfortunately. So keep telling people I'm hot, they're gonna be so disappointed. No. Oh, did I miss something in chat there? Quick question, do you remember the D&D YouTube channels you recommended? I forgot to write it down and forgot them. Dimension 20 is the one that I usually watch stuff on YouTube. And there's Critical Role, which I'm not a huge fan of theirs. They put out good content, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the whole like vibe of their content. It feels like professionally produced. And I like the like weird scuffed just friends playing stuff. But the ones that I watch the most, like that I am subscribed to their Patreon and all that stuff. Ow, my wrist. Is Glass Cannon. So they're on Spotify, they're on Google Podcasts, and they're on YouTube as well. So Glass Cannon Network. Good stuff. I'll sit on you and touch things. No shadow. Or at least ask my wife first. Me every time I go out into the world. I mean, beauty is subjective, right? I mean, I got married, so there's somebody out there that thinks that I'm a cutie. There's at least one person for everyone. And if you're having trouble finding your one person, there's at least 2 cats for every person, so that always works. At least your voice is nice. Babe, you have a nice voice. You just hate your own. Look at this guy. You just hate your own voice. Could listen to you talk through cooking food for hours. Oh, hi, pet me. Oh my God, yes, now we're in inconvenience, just like real life. An adorable inconvenience. I must lay here until I malfunction. Yeah, I love watching my wife cook. It's great, which is convenient because I usually have to be nearby to wrangle the baby out of doing stuff. A baby who, I might add, broke one of our glasses today while I was doing dishes. So fortunately, I had one of those heart attack moments, parenting heart attack moments. I was like washing dishes. I heard the glass shatter and I turned around and he was just sitting there. The glass was busted on the floor. Everything was in a million pieces. And before I could turn around and grab him, he just reached and grabbed the like main glass that was broken. And I was like, I was like, but fortunately he just grabbed like the top rim. Oh, okay. I was like, what redeem is this? I don't know. My own channel. Fortunately he grabbed like the rim where like it's not broken, like where your mouth is actually supposed to go. And he got a hold of that. And so I did the thing that you do like with like kids and pets where they're like in danger, but you don't want to startle them and make them like move or touch something. And I'm like, give me the cup, give dad the cup. And I like lifted his like fingers off the glass. Thank you. Shout out to oh, you guys can't hear this, can you? I just noticed that it's not playing through the thing. That's so sad. That's the worst. Well, shout out to Bacon Pancakes. And shout out to my main boy Jake, who is my multiverse main. A stretch. What do we got? What are we stretching? Stretching my butthole. Go eat some. Oh, you can hear him? That's weird. It doesn't show up on the system. Oh, maybe it's set to game audio? You want to bake cookies? You should do like a. Ow. You should do like a cook along stream with Allie. Or a bake along. Oh, dude, sweet. I'm glad that I was unaware that it being there, but at least you guys got to hear it. It's a strip club? Nope. But there's some pussy in here. That joke is gross. Such good music mashup. Dude, that one is really good. And then look up, it's a mashup of Blinding Lights by The Weeknd and it's a Disturbed song. I can't remember which one. Stricken, I think. Yeah. Razinput instead of Rasputin. Yeah, it's I think it's Blinding Lights and Stricken. It's really, really good. That joke was my cue to go to sleep. Oh, I didn't. There was no jokes here. We didn't make any jokes. No crying, just keep cooking. Dude, you look. The key is to not find comfort in food, because that leads to eating disorders. The key is to find comfort in cooking food, and then you give it to other people. And then that way, instead of eating all the food that you make, and then potentially having a weight issue that you don't want, you just disseminate all that food out to multiple people, and then it's portioned out, so you're good to go. And then you have like the little happy chemicals in your brain from making the food, and also eating some of it, and also the happy chemicals from feeding all your friends and family. That's what Allie does. No Blinding Lights. I hear that song 19 times. Listen to the mashup. Oh, dude, Arya is so good in Multiverse. Yeah, I play a lot of Arya as well. Arya stock. These printouts. Somebody testing their printer. It's the same picture, I've just realized. Over and over again. Yeah, I was trying to get the challenges. I only got the one for getting I only got the one for getting ring outs at the top of the ring. No achievement for that, huh? Is his face upside down? Poor guy. But yeah, once I got that, I stopped playing Arya as much because I wanted to get the ring outs from the side and the ring outs from below. But dude, Arya is so much fun. And the up special, up regular juggle combo is disgusting. It's so sick they instituted a second quarantine. Magnet hates fat people. Incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. I hate when people have eating disorders. But you can be fat without an eating disorder. Maybe you just like food and hate working out. That's not an eating disorder. That's a lifestyle choice. But if you find comfort in food to the point where you don't like being your size, but you have to continually feed whatever neuroses or like mental trauma or whatever you have, if you have to continue treating that with food, even though you don't want to and you hate eating the food and stuff, that's what you don't want to develop. I have plenty of friends who just like food and hate working out. I love both and can't gain any weight, so well, I could. I think I'm like 2 pounds up or something in the last like week and a half, but I'll probably poop that out later anyway. So I've mastered every game that ever existed, but I can't figure out how this one works. This cat one. Am I not seeing the whole picture? Dude, you gotta go to Game Facts, bro. Change music. There is no music. What do we got here? This guy looks like a cool like shop owner. Upside down face robot got a virus. Oh yeah, he got the malware. That's right. Hey, did you guys hear about the hacker who got away from the police? Yeah, I heard he ran somewhere. Tracy and Allie have already heard that joke. I told Allie that joke and she's like, I'm telling everyone that joke on Monday. Drink responsibly, little one. No. Not like this guy in the back room. What a pity. Hello. What will it be today? Oh, he called us sir. Well, it must seem gigantic from your little eyes. I mean, we're not that diminutive. Just kind of. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. What's up, cat? Oh, look at this guy. What's up, man? Oh, wait. Can we take his jacket? Here. Oh. Freaking meow. Oh, hang on. What a menace, dude. I wish I could be this like maliciously chaotic in life and get away with it. I can't wait to be old. I mean, like actually old. Not. Look at the size of those coat hangers. Good lord. Not like old in certain parts of my body like I am now. Because once you're old, you can do whatever you want, and no one like they might get mad, but what are they gonna do about it? You're like, I got you one of those game stations. They open it up and it's just like you just pissed in a box or something. They're like, God dang it, Grandpa. They're like, ow, I must have forgotten the batteries. Then they put you in a home and then you can just hang out with all the other old people and screw, I guess, because that's all old people do in nursing homes, apparently. In the box we go. This is the way. Yeah, I think old people might have more STDs than anyone in terms of, this guy looks cool. In terms of, being in... Oh, he okay, didn't let us in. Wait, let me, oh, I want to trip that guy. But, yeah, in terms of, Babe, why? Well, thank you for letting me know you're leaving. But yeah, in terms of just being like concentrated areas of like STD affliction, apparently those are huge issues. Oh, let me in. Oh, right. There's a tactical use to being in the box, apparently. That's what it's called whenever a cat hasn't come out to his family and friends about its life choices. It's called being in the box. Hi, babe. Love you. Thanks for spending 5 pennies. If you would like a small pennies to play with, let me know and I'll end the stream. Come in there. I have a very compact pennies. I hear it's quite comfortably sized. It's very small. Your cervix will be safe with me. All right, I'm gonna change our line of discussion here. Grannies really be out Glizzy Goblin? Dude, I mean, you got nothing else to do, really. Oh, is this like Dark Souls? Now we have shortcuts? Sometimes you just gotta gobble a Glizzy, bro. Grandpa got that meat, dog. Did he just transmat that? Yo, what's up, little ghost? Oh, it did like a little spy noise. That's cute. And out we go. Oh, what happens if we try to leave out the front? Does that guy get pissed? You'll never take me alive. Oh, I stole from your store. Capitalism can suck my cat wiener. Former EMT, there's a lot of sex in homes. Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, to be fair though, a nursing home is just a small southern town, but like a microcosm of that. Because there's nothing to do, but instead of going to Walmart, you just shop online or you watch TV and you screw. And the best thing about screwing when you're old is that there's no chance you're gonna get pregnant. Which is why you just have same-sex intercourse until like you're like 45. Then you have sex with whoever you want. Or you do what my buddy Lozano did until he got married, and that's just screw moms. He was like, yeah, I don't really like being, and he was a couple years younger than me. We were in our 20s whenever we were serving at the same unit. And he was like, yeah, I don't really like being around women under like 40. I'm like, all right, dog. And then he married someone who was like 2 or 3 years older than him. But she was just like covered in tats, had like the cool like side shave and everything going on. It was a good look. She was cool. I thought her name was Jazz for the longest time. But it turns out Jazz was their dog. I found out a lot about her whenever I was in Iraq. He and I were deployed together, obviously. And he would just be on FaceTime with her. And he would like pull up FaceTime or whatever. And he'd be like, hi, Jazz. And he would just start talking. And I was like, I guess Jazz is his girlfriend's name, or it was fiance at that time, I think. Oh, we don't have the jacket yet. And I found out like a year later, whenever we met in person, that I don't remember what her name was, but their dog's name, I think, might be a cat. I think it's a dog. Dog's name is Jazz. You're not gonna steal that. You don't know that. I am gonna steal this. I just haven't figured out how yet. How's Jazz doing? She pooped on the rug. Isn't that that's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing, right? Where they're trying to figure out if, I think it's, is it Scully? Is that his name? One of the two like old incompetent cops. They're trying to figure out if he's talking about his dog or his wife. And it's like he like talks about like taking her for a walk and like she like gets like loud or something, but he just gives her peanut butter or something like that. Good times. How do I, why'd you let me up here if there's nothing to knock off? Okay, well, I mean, all right. Were you jazzed to see her? I was confused to say the least. I was actually postmodern punked to see her. So confused. I mean, I assume we have to come back here and do this, but we don't have anything to insert in here, right? There must be a tape around here, but the only tape I saw, what's up, buddy? The only tape I saw was the one that was on the necklace. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, that's interesting. Well, we don't want to do that yet. Okay. Can I, oh, hang on. And, oh, we were already up here, weren't we? If you want some help, let me know. Yeah, feel free. Cause I mean, I saw the necklace out here. That, but I don't know. Yeah, I would like to finish this game tonight, because as much fun as I'm having playing it, I'm really looking forward to playing something else. Because this game is like 7 or 8 hours to beat. And because of my power issues, I've been playing it for like 6 streams. I have to get a tape, but it's not in the shop. All right. Cool. That's very confusing. They put that there. Hell with the Sentinels. Long live the Outsiders. Cool. Well, if the Sentinels are going to hell, where do the rest of us go? Purgatory. It's a cat joke. That joke actually works in Spanish too. Where do cats go when they die? Because the Spanish word for purgatory is purgatorio, and or might end in an A, and then the word in Spanish for cat is gato. So gato. There you go. There's your bilingual joke of the day. You know, work is work, Slippy. Don't lose your head about it. Eat. What's that weird feeling? I like that he's just tightening his like bolt on his head, basically. That look like it says Jedi to anybody else? No copyright strikes. New socks. Oh boy. Oh, hang on. Hang on. It's over here. Nothing apparently? Oh, right. They're robots. I was like, why is this in this shop? Human personnel, huh? Human personnel only. No trumpets, no penises. Cool. Some sort of cool lesbian jazz bar. Okay. This game doesn't usually have like a section of it without a point. Oh, hang on, here we go. There we go. Oh my god. Please. Please. Okay, apparently I can instant transmission. I'm freaking Ultra Instinct cat. Okay, well this isn't what I wanted, but I'll take it. The barbershop was a social hub where people would gather, talk, tell jokes, share secrets. It was a fun place. Even after the humans were gone, the companions kept the shop going. Turns out hair is not a necessary ingredient for a successful barbershop. I know a lot of bald guys hang out in barbershops, actually. Hello? Hello? What brand is this basketball? That thing is still inflated like 1,000 years later. Okay, well, didn't need to be here. Out we go. Well, I guess we... Oh yeah, they're not gonna let me in there. Oh, to be a cat on the streets of Neo Robo Tokyo or whatever. We've already gotten in here and gotten the safe. Because I think that's where we got that or something. We got a pin in there, I think. Get out of the way. Oh yeah, he's just gonna tell me to go find a thing, right? Huh. Interesting. Nothing to do in here. What are these? That's RAM right there. Is this just like... I don't want to say it's a motherboard and look like an idiot, because I know it's like... I love how this stuff is like retro futuristic. It's like thousands of years in the future. But like all the stuff just looks like old crap. Hey, what's up? Vladi! Consider this. Tomorrow, if I replace my arm with another robotic arm, then the next day my other arm too. And then my body and so on, and upgraded my software, will I be the same robot you're talking to now? PCIe Express slot expansions? Is it? I mean, I guess. Oh, I can zoom in. That would help. Ah. Let's see. I don't know what you would plug in. Well, I mean, based on the fact that they're color coded, I almost would have said that they were GPUs because they're visual interfaces, but Well, the one plug is anyway. Oh, the pizza shop's out of business. That's always sad. Hello? Who's he? Scratch the crap out of this door real quick. I'm off to work. See you later. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Little robots calling each other babe and stuff. It's so adorable. It'd be even more adorable if I knew where this tape was. I've already been down there. I don't think there's anything going on here. Yeah, this is the whole entrance to the city. Excuse me. Well, I mean, we're at the beginning now. Oh, right. That's just some random. That's where we need to go once we get the other stuff. I mean, this area is not that big once you sort of get a feel for it. But it's big enough to be inconvenient. Just be a dick to this guy for no reason. Very cat-like. Can I get this door open? Nope. I feel like it's way simpler than I'm making it. Which is just life in general. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, what's up? Used to own a bar. It was the coziest place in town. I took a screwdriver in the knee and now it's closed. I don't get the reference. Yeah. Anyway. Here's Wonderwall. I feel like it should be in here, in the barber shop. But maybe not. Plus the beginning, you go through the city, pass a hologram, and find a group of 3 robots with tapes. Interesting. Okay. It's like roundabout. Remember there being a group here somewhere. Oh, these guys? Oh no, that's only 2. I swear I can count. Beginning of the city. What is a hologram? 3 robots, huh? Just a couple of guys. Okay. We're at the beginning. There's Jeff Bridges. He's the dude. I hear he abides. Okay. Oh, are they over here? Okay. That's annoying because this is the one place I didn't want to come to. Because I was like, oh, they're probably in the shops. What's up, guys? Life is boring since the Sentinels put cameras in our residences. I see you're American. Give me that. Saves are ours. Don't you know how not to steal? I don't. I'm a cat. You have to do something for Jinma, Miko, and me. It's, sure. I like his little, what are those shoes called? The like little samurai, like old school Japanese shoes. They've installed 3 security cameras to watch over us. We don't like that at all. Can you get them off our backs? Sure. Dumb face. Good insult. Okay, I guess meowing at them won't do it. Whee! Let's go be a scoundrel. Should be right here, right? Okay, I guess we broke it. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, cool, it's done. I assume 2 are gonna be easy and 1 is gonna be difficult, as per the video game rule of 3. Oh man, the yellow cable is very triggering. As somebody who played a lot of The Last of Us 1, this stupid oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Those doggone generators you have to start. It's like, come on, it's a zombie game with a generator. We know how this goes. Can I just stand on it? Nope, it will not fall. All right, cool. You let me jump down? I'm a cat, dude. Come on. There we go. I have 4 ankles. I can break one. Well done. Didn't think you could do it. Well, screw you, Simon. Take your prize. You earned it. Yeah, we gotta cast it. All right, off we go. At least they have good taste in music. You think they make the same mixtape over and over again, or is it like, you think they like change it up a little here and there? Hey you guys, hold on for the next 30 minutes while I try and find my way back to the store. Not what I meant to do. There it is. I was like, I swear it was near that table. Okay. Bop. Beep boop. It's like somebody here blasting out of a Russian sedan. Away we go. Like a thief in the night. My very stealthy, cool escape there. Alright. Away we go. Thanks, Donut. Appreciate it. I probably would have just repeatedly tried to find a way to get into that shop over and over again until I went insane. What am I stuck on? Oh. Okay. Meow. Down this way. Here we go. I cannot wait to watch Carmen try and do that. This helmet will do the trick. I do still need a proper worker jacket. I got both of them. Jacket is exactly what we need. Get dressed, mind turning around. I don't want to see it in his nuts or his bolt, so we might as well be polite about it. Oh, look at him. I like the chain. A little snug around the waistline, but it'll do. Did they build them differently? Oh, this box also serves a purpose. Okay, I thought it was just for funsies. Welcome, it's a fun game, but I got stuck on that bit. Yeah, that, and then I kind of got stuck in the first town you get to, because I was trying to get all of the energy drinks, but I forgot where the robot lived, and I just wandered around that town for like 30 minutes. 3 cheers for my incurable short-term memory loss. I'm like Dory from Finding Nemo, except my voice actor isn't a huge piece of human trash. Dude, Throwback Thursday Monday to when I believe Mariah Carey was on Ellen DeGeneres' show, and Ellen knew she was pregnant, but Mariah hadn't. I'm just gonna call her Mariah Carey. It feels weird to call her by her first name. She didn't want to tell anyone that she was pregnant yet, and Ellen kept trying to like. She's like, oh, well, she's like, I'm celebrating whatever. I think she made up some excuse to like have wine. And she basically, oh, look at the size of that hammer. Dude. That's insane. Is that a novelty hammer? Does he just have that for pranks? Yeah, she kept trying to get Mariah Carey to drink to celebrate something or whatever. And eventually she just like, was like, why don't you want to drink? Why don't you want to drink? Yada yada. You know, like, you just drink the thing or whatever, you'd be fine. Drink it. And like she was like, no, I'm pregnant. I don't want to drink. Like she just forced her to out herself on the stream. And it was just like I've never really liked Ellen DeGeneres. I don't think she's funny. Like her humor doesn't appeal to me, and I just, as a general rule, I just don't like the like content, air quotes, that she's always done. But yeah, the stuff that's been coming out like the last 5-10 years or whatever, it's like she's apparently a scumbag to people, and then also stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely trash. And I say that with me being the one hiding in boxes. No, get in the thing. Beep. Whoop. Made it. Oh, look at that. That works. The design on these guys is really cool. I like these. This just reminds me that my wife was supposed to make a drone and hasn't. But that's okay, because I haven't made anything. She did make a baby, so shout out to that. Go, man, go. Oh, God. We made it. We fine. We hit the deja vu 180 real quick. Took care of it. Hey, what's up, man? You looking for cum? Good thing you're here. You can help me. Lost my keys. No, not his keys. Sentinels refused to help me. They told me if no place to go, more work here. I didn't know this robot was American. By any chance you could help me find them, I'd be eternally grateful. Hello? Oops. Are you a cum? I mean, technically, yes. A very competent and efficient one. Unfortunately, the demand is down right now. Whee! Can I hang out over here? What's this? What? I don't understand this. What was the point of coming over here? Oh, maybe I have to get... Oh, whoop, almost got me. Oh, right, because I can't get up that way. Okay. I have a demand. You're gonna have to run it through the supply chain. Allie is in charge of all husband sales. She did try to sell me to somebody in, I think, Carmen's chat for $1 one time, though. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah. Ow. Almost got greedy. Horny, got it. We have some Baja Blast if you're thirsty. $1 is kind of expensive. Well, that's what it is. It's a quarter an inch, so you get what you pay for. Single-handedly, or that might be a little much. Oh, okay, somebody almost saw me. How much for just the tip? A tip, I guess. 15%? What's the standard for a tip these days? I love that picture of Carmen. I still have that screenshot that we made into that. How can I get in here? Depends on your gender as well. Because if you're a guy, I have to do a background check and all kinds of stuff, so just costs extra. Yeah. I'm I'm pan, but we charge extra for dudes. Oh wait, what are we doing? I always joke with people about that. 'Cause I have trust issues with men. Nah, we're an equal opportunity sex shop. We charge everybody the same. I say my gender is whatever bathroom is currently free. It's a good one. Okay, R2. Alright, let's get him over here. And then I assume one of these will open the thing. I see, huh. Okay. Okay, come here, buddy. Making a friend, he's really thick, but I like him big. Here we go. Alright, off you go. Alright, then this, right? And then... How? Am I missing something? Because you can't rotate these, right? Oh, I'm just stupid, right? Okay, it's fine. I got it, chat. I got it. All right, up and over. There we go. It's fine. I got it. I'm just a little dumb. It's okay. Look at him. Here he comes. Deja vu. Oh, dude, I love these things. Come here, buddy. Oh, I guess I gotta go around the front. No entrance in the back, am I right? There you go. Gotta have standards. Was there a collectible or anything? Nope. Alright, we got it. Honestly, that wasn't much of a puzzle, but it's okay. And then I assume one of these lowers this thing. Oh, frame rate, calm, right down. That was weird. I assume if we swap one of these, it'll change. That doesn't look like it. God, how frustrating it must be to watch any game I play. Okay. I got it. Ow. That was very delayed pain in my wrist there. I got it. We're good. We're fine. We're good. Think I'm still on track for the speed run. Hey, look. Oh, well, that's probably not great. They seem very angry about this. Powering down. We got it. We got in trouble, so we got. Let's get it here before the Sentinels show up. Gotta get this battery back to Clementine. We show enough do. Yeah, kitty bucket, let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the town. Oh, it's our friends. I mean, it could be any town, literally, but I think it is. Yeah, because there's the creepy, red, spooky stuff. Oh, wow, this game's so pretty. The game is rendered slightly less powerfully than I thought it would be. Because, like, the hair on the edge of the cat and stuff like that. Like, it is a little less, like, graphically nice than I thought it would be. But it's still a great looking game, especially the skyscapes or cityscapes, whatever you want to call them. Oh, is there a dude back here who's just like vibing? Did we need to come back to him for anything, or is he just hanging out back here? What's up, man? The Bono bot. Oh yeah, this guy just talks about music. Yeah, that's right. Away we go. See ya. There we go. We got the battery. Let's give it to Clementine. Oh, Clementine's upstairs. Right. Floor 3, room 5, I think. This just makes me want to play Cyberpunk, which we streamed Cyberpunk. Okay, well that doesn't look great. We streamed Cyberpunk back before I upgraded to the 3060. 3060 Ti. You can steal our spot, but you can't steal our moves. So we should go back and play it at some point. Can you stop us from hanging in our digs? I think the criminal is eyeing my collection of vintage cards. Oh, right, because we stole the thing. All this work for nothing. So... Right. Can I get over here? Nope. No, I don't want to. No, I don't. I love you, but I don't want to cuddle. No, I sound like my wife. No. Oh, all right. Listen up. Listen up, platform detection. Come on. Hey, come on. There we go. How? So there's an option to turn off jump prompts, and I don't know how people play the game like that. That seems brutal. Please, please, please. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. We in here, but we out here. Now where am I supposed to go? Well, that looks promising. Can I jump on? Nope. And we're back down on the ground. This way. God, this is the worst. Yeah, it looks like I can get over that way, maybe. But it seems like you'd want to get on that. Well, you probably can't get up that way. There's too many options. Just railroad me into it. Railroad, not rail. Well, I mean, Clementine is here, right? So. Oh, wait. Was there a window back here? Nope, sure wasn't. Alright. Keep getting stuck on stuff. Can I talk to the robot cop? Oh my god. Don't talk to me, chat. Don't even talk to me right now. I don't want to hear it. That is kind of inconsistent, though. That it's like, oh yeah, you can hide, or like you can't get past this dude, but you can hide right here though. Please. All right, we made it. It's like, yeah, the one robot will stop you, but the other one won't. That's not what I want. Ooh, please. You can't see me. You can't see me. That's not great. Oh, God. Okay. Get the box. It's fine. We're in the box. We're safe. Box is base. It's like Twitch mods whenever anyone drops something sus in a chat. Okay. Leave me alone, weirdos. Oh god, no! Back in the box. It's me when I leave the house. I made a mistake. Back in the box. Please. They will shoot you dead? Yeah, they got real stormtroopery aim, but they were close. That section would have sucked a lot worse if I was on mouse and keyboard, I feel like. Can you go away? Freaking peeping toms. Dude, oh my god. Allie says writing code for games is difficult, which is why she doesn't do it. But if it's literally your whole job, can you, oh my god, go away. I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to run and kite him. Zig. Do something, there's a box up here somewhere. I don't remember which one of these is which. Come in. I made it. Freaking, the AI was big bully. What's up here? Getting robo high in here. All right, I'll take it. Stretchy fabric. Must be a superhero outfit. We just vibing up here? We got some crystals. She's probably snorting these or some sort of robot thing. This is cool though. I would have been very envious of this as a kid. Take it now. Yeah, they definitely weren't our biggest fans, Donut. Yeah. I would like to see a game like this, but like with a dog as well. Although, I will say Tokyo Jungle. I think they might have remastered that game too. But I don't know what the point of that was. Tokyo Jungle for the PS3 was a ton of fun. Oh, I was just saying those robots hated us. Nothing important. Carry on. But yeah, Tokyo Jungle for the PS3 was a lot of fun. I bought it on it was actually the first game I ever bought on like a super sale, but I bought it on flash sale. On like digital on PS3. Oh dude, that's a dope lava lamp. Who's lava lamp? There's no point to it, I guess, other than get up here and looking at it. Which, I mean, what point is there to a lava lamp besides looking at it and setting your house on fire? I hear if you drink a lava lamp, it'll give you superpowers. Don't do that. Oh look, it's me on a Saturday. Robots hate everyone. They need to get laid. Yeah. Somebody suck off one of these robots, please. Give him a quick overload. Clem? No sign of Clementine. There's only oranges. Coded message. Gonna have to play detective to figure out what happened. For B12 and the cat. Yo. The answer lies in my stuff. And there's 4 symbols. Okay. Plant, crystals, vase bong thing with legs, and lava lamp. Okay. Found something. Oh, I'm not doing the voice for her. I don't see anything. Are you sure? Okay, well. My senses only detect harmless chemicals in a gaseous state. They can't recreate the calming sensation I remember. Companions can't smell, so I wonder why they do this. There's also a message hidden under the container. It says, I'm with stupid. Alright, so there was a point to coming up here. Besides the sweet, tasty jams. The gem is of medium value and low purity. The glow seems to have been added artificially. Maybe it acts as a beacon for us to find something useful. It says something blazer. Okay. What's our... Oh, that's smoke coming up from that. I thought it was leaves. All right, cool. Plant and then whatever the other thing is. Oh, maybe not plant. What is this? Hello. Found something. Don't see anything. Cool, thanks. Oh, this must be what she was saying. What an odd thing to have in an apartment. It's kind of funny. Something's been left. Come to. What do I do? So there was a point to the cool lava lamp. Nightclub. Oh, cool. Let's go hang out at the nightclub. Well done, Lieutenant Cat. I'm always on duty. Please let me down. Okay, now I have to get back past the dickhead, angry sex bots. You see that freaking robot try to punk me? Oldest trick in the book. Now that you have the kid, you're always on duty. I really am. He's pretty good about like only pooping like twice a day though, so that's nice. And time to go. Yo, he went kill mode real fast. There should be a box down here. You didn't see me. Yeah, I don't mind being on duty. It's not so bad. Especially now that he's eating more solid foods. It's not so bad. I think this AI might be a little scuffed. Duck and cover. Go. Oh my god, get down. Oh, go. Whew. Jeez. We made it, but just barely. Alright, adios, nerds. Gotta be honest, I tensed up a bit there and hurt my wrist a little. It's okay though. I'm kind of ambidextrous, so. Talk with Simon. Oh, I didn't realize this dude had just like. That reminds me of he's got some sick moves. That reminds me of the siren heads from BioShock 3. Bouncer. It's not for you, go away. You don't know that. Gonna have to climb at the back. There's a secret entrance in the back, just like me. Oh, look at this guy. What's up, man? My back entrance is not a secret. You have no business here unless you want your legs replaced by something more fancy. I mean... Hey there, buddy. What's up, Al? That's how the world works. That is how the world works. Hey, what's up, you? Howdy, partner. How'd you... Oh, why don't you come over here so I can get a good look at you? This guy a robo-pimp? Shout out to the robo-pimp. Looking particularly fly. You said duty. I've said a lot of things tonight. Duty is among the things I've said. How many headshots does this guy have to get to look like this? Hello, I'm here to talk to the pimp bot. It ain't simping if it's pimping. Up we go. Hey, what's up, man? You get out of the way. Hey, Alex, look, it's you. How'd you get up here? You want to party with us? Yeah, dude. I'm a cat that loves doing cocaine. Let's rock and roll. Except I pronounce it Kyokaine. Oh my god, this place is cool. Oh, look. It's not Daft Punk. I gotta be honest, this place is pretty cool. I'm kind of upset the game didn't let me come here sooner. Hey, customers' access to the VIP balcony is closed. Been reserved by some blazer guy. Is he vaping? Are you kidding me? You think he just tases him instead? Meow. Yes, put me in the dumbwaiter. Meow. Thank God it wasn't a dishwasher. This pussy's wet. Hate that. When I was a human, my friends and I would gather and party long into the night, even if we had to suffer the annoying consequences the next morning. It felt good to fight joy despite the unlivable surface, and the underground living conditions became more and more squalid. Capitalistic greed of the companies like Necocore and the police state. Alright, game's too real, I'm gonna be honest. Now I remember why we were doing that. Well, we missed a few memories here and there. Well, you know what we must do, chat. Just had a hair fall out of my nose. What do you think's in these? I assume it's supposed to be alcohol of some kind. Oh, okay. I guess we... Alright, come on. I guess we just literally come down here for the memory and then that's it. Back up we go. Are y'all generally cat people or dog people? Or just pet people in general? Always ask consent before you pet people. You like my mask? I made it myself. Jams sentinel scans and it looks cool. Alright, that's pretty sick. I was gonna make fun of it, but that's actually... That's pretty cool. No alcohol, only energy drink. It's Four Loko Baja Blast. Cooler. Give it to the left, give it to the right. Beep boop sweep swoop is called the Zagima dance. That doesn't rhyme. Psh. That guy's high. Paid extra to tonight's dance moves from the bouncer. He's the one programming the holograms in his spare time. Is she dancing along? Love having pets growing up, but I don't have any right now. Dogs and cats are cool, depends on what you want out of them. That's very true. That's why I have a hedgehog. Low maintenance. We'll get a dog eventually though. But I mean, we already have collars and leashes, so, you know, getting a dog is just a matter of time. Need a harness. DJ Matt C here. Time to get the party started. First song's been requested by our very questionable friend Blazer. So the guy doing questionable things in the background. This one goes out for you. Screw you, hologram. Use lever base. Hardly know lever base. I guess I need a lever. Lever, don't mind if I do.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Still a piece of garbage. Yo, Spark, what's up? Welcome in. Dude, we're a cat. Check me out. Meow. This isn't even moving. You guys are liars. Has stepmom who had ferrets? Oh, dude, ferrets are really cool. They just smell like a dumpster fire. They are very grody smelling critters, unfortunately. But they are very cute. Little chaos noodles, basically. Happy that's still a thing? Oh, for sure, for sure. Still playing this game. Still trying to figure it out. We're getting there though, slowly but surely. What's up, Alex? Enjoying yourself, little one? How I talk to my penis during sex. Yeah. Wake up. Well, I mean, that's just what you gotta do. Yeah, Ali and I want to get a dog. I wouldn't mind having, oh, he's got the lever. I wouldn't mind having a retriever, or a lab of some kind, but I think Ali has her heart set on a German Shepherd, so, which is fine with me. I don't mind it at all. This club sucks. When I tried to go to the stupid VIP room, they kicked me out. Stole this lever just for kicks. What a douche. If you give me a drink, I'll give you this silly lever. Okay. So we get this guy a drink. And, oh, hang on. Meow. Take strange drink. Never take strange drink in a club. Don't do it. Hey man, what's up? Frip my frap. Love to have a Doberman. Oh, we had a mini Dobie whenever I was a kid. He was like, I don't know, I was like 5 or 6, but he was cool. He slept on the back of the couch. Had one growing up that was awesome, plus short hair, can't handle all the fur. Very true. That's one of the downsides to Goldens. Well, it depends on which type you get, I think, but which is one of the reasons why if we get a cat, I want to get like a Rex or something. Get a little Bingus. Because Allie's allergic to cats and rabbits, which is a shame because she loves them. But I think the Rexes are like, they're not 100% hypoallergenic because they still have like peach fuzz basically. And it's like the protein in the animal's like skin or whatever that causes it to be like non-hypoallergenic. So as long as the animal has skin, it doesn't really, it can't be truly 100%. Am I supposed to be able to do something here? Maybe I can put a different record on there? Oh. Oh. Nope, I'm just stupid. I got it. Don't worry, guys. It's all good. It's all good. I got it. I'm gonna murder somebody. Hang on. Meow. Am I just ruining this party? I feel like I'm playing Party Hard again. That game was so much fun. Party Hard again would be a great stripper name. What am I doing? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I'm lowering these, presumably? Alright. This is an annoying puzzle. Maybe. Man, playing Party Hard was so much fun. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's cutscene. Thought the game broke. Look at a sweet pimp hat. Do you have his sleeves rolled up? What a cool guy. Howdy, bud. Nice hat. I have a very good relationship with the Sentinels. Don't understand why people complain so much. Because you're a douche. Eat a dick, Raph. Nobody likes you. I'm gonna knock over your 7 credit alcohol. Up we go. Is that a person tied up? It is a person tied up. That's unfortunate. What's up? Oomph. Oh, look at the little sweat. That's cute. 2 birds with 1 stone. You're not as clever as you look, little cat. Anyway, nothing personal. Business is business. Did he let us in to like put a bounty on our head to turn us in, basically? What a dick. Business is money. Well, if you're good at it. I value money way more than friendship or camaraderie. Okay. They're all yours. Your business and camaraderie? Meow. Alcatraz. That was the name of the Steam achievement. Oh no. Is this the sequel to the Lonely Island's Dick in a Box song? Oh. Well, they took our thing. We're a smart kitty. It only took the guy controlling the cat 2 seconds to realize that we could swing instead of meowing hopelessly. Meow. And that's why you don't buy locks from the cheap section of Home Depot. Hello? Oh. Nope, I almost didn't make that. Can I get up there? Oh, I can, okay. I'm really overcomplicating this game for myself, apparently. Jail. But I didn't do the kitty crime. Why am I doing the kitty time? Can I get over here? There we go, there we go. Down we go. This game sort of reminds me of, was that Biomutant or whatever? Like where you were like a mouse kind of thing, but you could customize what like type you were and it changed your stats and stuff like that. But the game, like, I guess the game sucked. There's just like not a lot. That's horrifying. Oh my god. It's so sad. It was just like once you played through the first, there was like 4 different sections of the game or like biomes or whatever. And once you played through the first section, it was the same as all the other sections. Like the combat was really sloppy and stuff. Which is a shame because I know a lot of people pre-ordered that game, which is why you don't pre-order games, but oh, here we go. Huh. Alley-oop. That's what we call it when my wife makes a mistake. It's called an alley-oops. It's a fake sky. It is a fake sky. Sorry, my nose really itches. I should just trim my nose hair. I think that's what causes it. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Oh, but maybe it's what I was supposed to do. Maybe. You think he'll be okay? I gotta say, this music is pretty good. You know, as much sense as a stealth section makes in a game about being a cat, makes me very anxious. Definitely, definitely don't like it. I mean, I do like it, but I don't, you know what I mean? This way? Aha! Hey, what's up, Clementine? Clementine will remember that. I think she's the last outsider that we have to save. Milo, get the keys. Not the cheese, the keys. Shout out to anyone like about 30 and older that would get that reference. Yeah. It's from The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. Wow, we launched that thing for no particular reason, really. How is that still on at this point? Hello? Wow. What we got? Found it. Yeah. Oh, we don't have our little robot friend anymore. Can I not unlock this from here? Sure can't. All right, I guess we're going back out. Cody's playing Multiverse. Hey, it's Jay. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for the raid, Jay. Appreciate it. I think Alex might have gotten some food, so I'll throw down. Are we playing more? You're playing Animal Crossing last time I checked in. What are you playing this time? Animal Crossing. There it is. Welcome in. Ah, poop. Why the poop, Moogie? Although I am on duty because my wife is asleep and the baby still occasionally poops at night. So, dude, how was thanks for the raid. How was Animal Crossing? What are we going for? Trying to get as many shells as possible, or are we trying to get a cute outfit? I think when I looked, you had a similar hat to what Clementine has on, and then like the little mustache on your character. But can I? Oh, I have to drop them. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. I'm Magnet. If you don't know me, this is what I look like right here. This is it. This is what you're getting. There's no. This is not a really well rigged VTuber get up. This is just a slightly mediocre white guy with a beard and a comfortable robe. So that's what we got. We do have puppies though, and we have a cat down there, but that one's digital. The puppies over there are part of an organization that we support called ECAT. They breed, raise, train, and donate, I guess, assign service dogs to either disabled veterans like myself or civilians who have disabilities, whether it's birth defects or like from an accident or something. And they also utilize the dogs or give the dogs to children diagnosed with autism. So any money that comes into the stream, we just send it directly to them when we get our payout. It's great. We made a rainbow flower field. Oh, that's one of the reasons why, besides the fact that I don't have a Switch, that I would not play Animal Crossing, is because you can do you can like breed the flowers, right? And I know for a fact that I would just have like Punnett squares like on the wall as I try and breed different thanks, Trace, appreciate it. It is Wowzers, that's right. I would try to make like every single flower color, and I know it would just drive me insane. Come on, Clementine. We gotta go find Lee. All right, let's go. Sneaky. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. If y'all want to go hit the bathroom, get some water, get some food, or if you are still planning on playing this game, even though I've taken like 2 weeks to beat it because my power kept going out. Yay, tech issues. Yeah, if anybody doesn't want spoilers and just wants to dip out, now is the time to do it. There's never a better time to get like a big cold glass of water or like a delicious tasty snack than right after a raid. Such a good time. We stand post raid self-maintenance for sure. Tried that for a bit, then I just asked people to trade for them because it's insane. That's much more sensible. I probably would have eventually come to that conclusion as well if I'd played the game. I didn't know you could trade flowers though. Oh, it's our homie. Oh, we gotta go save B12. Girl, you need a shot of boys 12. What's this? Overdue. My wife is a huge American Dad fan. And I'm a huge fan of good music, which is why I don't listen to my own singing. But there's a lot of good music in American Dad. Let's see if I can meow. Time of music. Not quite. Thank you for the sexy, sexy jazz. I should have known it would be show. Welcome in, show. Good to see you again. Oh, and shout out to everybody who came in on the raid as well. I saw Chess in there and a few other folks, so if I didn't call you out specifically, I'm sorry. Please don't call me out for not calling you out. I'm sensitive. Not very physically sensitive. Pretty sure all my nerve endings are dead. But yeah, that was me too. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to. Oh, actually, I was supposed to go this way. Aha! I did what I was supposed to do on accident. I guess I'm just gonna jump through here. Meow. But yeah, there's quite a few good games on the Switch. I just can't. Like, I don't really play. I was talking to Allie about this today. She didn't realize it, but I don't play video games during the day. Like, I only play video games once she's home. Or occasionally, if I'm trying to like get a daily or something, I might hop on for like a game or two of Multiverse or Fortnite or something like that when Dante takes a nap. But usually I use Dante's Naps for Dante's Naps is the much more laid back sequel to Dante's Peak. I use Dante's Naps for just like productivity, basically. Oh. Like stuff that I can't do while he's awake. Like I like to wash dishes while he's asleep. Because he just turned 1 last month. Oh, I'm stupid. So he's like he's very curious, obviously, because that's how babies / toddlers are. So he likes to take things out of the dishwasher. That's very frustrating because I've just washed it. Oh. Okay, I guess it wants me to do it this way. That's fine. So yeah, usually when he's taking a nap, I just do it that way. But yeah, I don't typically play games during the day. And Allie was like, oh, that's kind of sad. And I was like, well, I chose not to pull out. So whenever you decide that you're okay to have a kid, which I mean, we were planning to have a kid is the wrong way to phrase it. We just stopped using protection because we were at a point in our lives where we were like, I was out of the military, or I was at a point where I could no longer be sent overseas, and Allie was no longer in college. So those were the only two things really standing in our way of having a kid. But yeah, I don't really want to buy a Switch because I barely play anything on my PC these days, unless I'm streaming or unless Allie's home and I'm on with some friends or something. Because my wife is a hardworking gal, and I like to spend time with her when she's home. But yeah, I just can't justify buying a Switch. It's got a ton of good games, and I'm sure I would love to play Breath of the Wild. I kept wanting to say Wind Waker. I'm sure I would love to play Breath of the Wild. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get down. And there we go. You play Three Houses? Dude, I was a huge Fire Emblem fan back in the day. So Three Houses is, I heard it was just basically like high school drama kind of thing. Like it's the characters are in high school or something. And then, but it's still like Fire Emblem, which sounds dope. Did you guys ever play Golden Sun? I think there was 2 of them, but I only ever played the first one. I saw a screenshot from somebody the other day on a Reddit for that game, or it might have been Twitter. Or maybe it was a Reddit post on Twitter. Oh, crap. Get down, get down, get down. Where's the box? I need a box. Where's the box? Give me the box. That's not what I'm looking for. In we go. Where he had maxed out all of his stats and his levels and stuff to where it broke the UI of the game because he played Golden Sun so much. Golden Sun was an incredible game. So good. It was funny whenever the sprites or demons or whatever they were called would get really big, and it would just like the pixels would be blown out because they didn't. Oh, he's got Kiss Me on his knuckles, or her. the resolution or the character model sprite, whatever, would be all blown out because the resolution wasn't any higher. They just stretched it out. High school drama is an understatement, turns into a full-on war in part 2. But is it like, are they like warriors that go to a school like My Hero Academia kind of thing? Or, well, I mean, those are superheroes, not warriors, but like, are they like soldiers and stuff in a school? Or is it just like, you're like in a school? Because I do find it interesting, the concept of the game, for sure. I was one of those people that got a Switch during the first COVID lockdown. I mean, I'm sure the Switch did like insane numbers during lockdown, but I don't blame you at all. Especially for like, I feel like the vibe that you and Chess usually have is like, y'all seem like the kind of people who definitely play like couch games, for sure. Like Allie and I like to play a lot of games together, but we like, that's one of the reasons why we have our setup like this, basically. Because she was like, oh, we have enough bedrooms, should we just have 2 offices? And I was like, that would be easier to stream, because then I would have like, I could literally put my desk over there and have this entire back area. But I mean, this works like that now because it's just like we have the room laterally, or yeah, laterally instead of like longwise. But I was like, I want to, like, if I'm gonna play games on my PC, like I want to play games with you, because you're my freaking wife. Like, I like hanging out with you, believe it or not. It was like, we could do it on Discord, but I would much rather be able to like just look over and talk to her. But we play a lot of Power Wash Sim, which is actually maybe why I have this inflammation in my thumb tendon. I forget what the name is of the specific tendon, but yeah, I was tempted to get a Switch because they came out a little before I deployed to Afghanistan, I think. Maybe they came out a while before that, actually. No, yeah, I think they came out a long time before I went to Afghanistan, now that I think about it, actually. Because I think somebody had a Switch when I was in Fort Polk, which was pre-2019. But anyway, I was tempted to get one while we were on lockdown. We are a good friend, that's right, B12. And I just didn't. I was like, yeah, like everybody on the deployment, it seemed like, had one, and they were playing Smash together, they were playing Mario Kart, all this stuff. Because I guess you don't need Wi-Fi, they can like directly, they can just like do local stuff. And I was like, that'd be really cool. But like, they were super expensive at the time. And I knew they were gonna come out with a better version eventually, because they always do a 2.0. Just like with the PS4 Pro and all that crap. Because that's what they do. They release the one thing and they use that initial like prime release or whatever to like fund whatever the next thing is, I guess. The next half gen, I guess you could call it, of the console. But I was like, I would love to get it and like play games with you guys, but I can't justify like a $300 or $400 purchase for just the deployment. Good throw. I was absolutely looking at the wrong place. I'm like half the people holding the cameras in WorldStar videos. Can you throw me up there? Oh, we just jump on. Oh, okay. Oh, I had to wait for him to stand up. The students at Garrick Mock Monastery learning to rule their respective countries, but then things get crazy. Oh, so they're aristocrats. Yeah. Fun fact, I thought that the word was Aristocat for a long time because I grew up on Disney movies, so. And I still have a problem saying them right. Is that a dirty sock? Somebody's jerking off in that sock, right? I mean, probably not anymore, but. Up we go. Oh, here's a fun, maybe fun, dumb little story for you guys. For anybody who doesn't know, I grew up on a farm. It was more like a ranch. We had more animals than we had crops, but sentinels are blocking the way. They'll spot me instantly. Maybe you can try to bait them into those cells and lock them in. Sure. I'm just a wee cat. Let's do it. Did you play Genealogy of the Holy War? No. I played the first Fire Emblem, maybe Fire Emblem 1 and 2, maybe on GBA. I think it's been a long time. I don't even think they had like subtitled names when I played them. But anyway, yeah. So Story time. We had hogs on our farm and stuff like that. And one of the hogs had some kind of dermatitis, like behind his ear or whatever. So the vet comes out, checks him out. I was like 6 at the time, I think, 6 or 7. I had not gotten my Game Boy Color yet, and I got my Game Boy Color when I was 7. So that's like one of the demarcations in my early life. 7 and 8. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I definitely I didn't play Genealogy of the Holy War. So this hog had like dermatitis or something, like bad, like not like mange, but still gross. You wouldn't want to eat him. So the vet comes out, does the diagnosis or whatever, the assessment of the animal, and gives us this like topical ointment basically that we put on him, and a shot that we had to give him, in case there was any like underlying stuff that was causing like a parasite or something. Just basically like to cover everything, and then the ointment was to treat the symptoms. And I was like 5 or 6, like I said, and I had a decent vocabulary, but how often do you hear the word ointment as a 5 or 6-year-old? So from the time I was 6 until the time I was about 9 or 10, I thought it was called a topical ointment, and it was a medicine specific to pigs. So if you ever feel dumb, but I mean, at least I was like 10 whenever I found out that I was wrong, but I was in 5th or 6th grade, and I heard a kid on my sports team talk about an ointment that he had to put on his leg because he got a rash from the field. I was like, why are you using pig medicine? And then my teammates made fun of me for like the rest of the year because I said pig medicine. But I mean, half the town bought stuff from my family's ranch, so can't make fun of me for too long. I'll spit in your bacon. Probably not. I was like 5. But the GBA one is called Fire Emblem, but it's actually the 7th. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them before that then, huh? Were they... Well, I mean, I assume they were Nintendo IPs, right? Or still are, right? There's nothing... You can't get Fire Emblem on anything else. So what were they on before? GameCube, I assume? I don't think there wasn't a Fire Emblem for the N64. I probably would have owned it. Maybe. I don't know. My dad wasn't big on RPGs. And my dad's the one who bought the N64, so GameCube and SNES. Really? There's one for the Super Nintendo? That's crazy. I might have to get that on. Well, I have the ROM, I guarantee you. Because I have a folder, don't tell the internet cops, but I have a folder with, until I started deleting all the sports ones and stuff, it has all of the Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance ROMs, like all in a folder. Well, they're in different folders for each system, but... also, I found out within the last like 2 weeks, the Sega Genesis is older than the Super Nintendo. I think the Sega Genesis was put out in '87, and the SNES was put out in '91. I think then the OG Nintendo came out in like '83 or '84. So, just that guy on the ground over there, he was rebooted. I don't want to lose my memory. I'm so scared. I really read that wrong for the tone of his message. Meat. That's a loose term. Altriciteur. This recovery center has done me the greatest good. My mind is clear and lucid. I'm an exemplary citizen now. That's gonna be me when I finally do edibles. I had several people who claimed to be my friends tell me that whenever I try edibles for the first time, I should do it on stream for the content. And I'm like, yeah, no. No thanks. Oh, I'm dumb. I had like real autopilot gamer brain right there. I was like, the button prompt. Press button, boss. You smell like motor oil. Come get me. Woo. Whoop. Couldn't it still theoretically shoot me? Theoretically? Oh, he's gonna come out and open the door. Or she. Clementine's a female name, right? Orange, you glad I called you the right name? That guy seems like he's having a nice, pleasant life now. His identity's gone, but his brain is empty, so. Which, as somebody who lives most of my life with an empty brain, it's a relaxing way to live. I don't want my brain to be empty, but it's like a sieve. Stuff just falls out of my noggin. This poor fellow. It seems that the Sentinels are ruthless when it comes to defying them. Okay. That's what I feared. They've completely erased him. No more emotions, no more self-awareness, no more memories. Dude, they hit him with the blue screen. Well, there's the final memory. I missed 5 of them, it looks like. Maybe 6. I'm as bad at math as I am at making love. I have 1 kid, so I get 1 free equation. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Okay, speaking of. Make sure my kid wasn't crying. Oh, we're at 498 followers. Look at that. I don't think I'm gonna do anything for 500 followers. I didn't do anything for my 31st birthday either, so. But who knows? I might do something eventually. I feel like I should probably close both of these, or close one of them rather. And just like try to kite both of these guys in here. Seems like the responsible thing to do. I have to keep reminding myself that there's no. Oh! Hashtag I was behind cover. That's the first time they've shot me. They take those real serious. Well, they can't wipe my brain at least. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to do a 24-hour stream, but my eyes are still at the point where I had eye surgery last year. My eyes are still at the point where I don't think it would be good to do so. I don't know. Hey, what's up there, buddy? Put me in jail just because I wanted to overclock my processor. Clearly a mad criminal. Go, 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 go! Oh, bastards! No more lives? Oh, I guess I died 9 times total. I wonder if there's a, well, probably not, an achievement for doing this game without dying. Or doing it with dying under 9 times. I think that's the only achievement I'm missing from Limbo, is to beat the game without dying 5 times. Or beat the game while dying fewer than 5 times, I guess, to use proper English. Alright, make a break for it. Go, 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 go! Whew. Quick, break the sidelines. Whew. No, boy. Oh, he's gonna get me! Hit the door, hit the door! Go, 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 go! Whew. Okay, come on, Clementine, get out of here. I was gonna be kind of upset. Oh, there's another dude. I was gonna be kind of upset if there was another one just hanging out. Well done locking up that sentinel. We gotta take the power back. Sure thing, Capone. You got robo-syphilis in your brain? Gonna get you for tax evasion. Those are historical references, chat. If you're an American like I am, you might not know that because it's a subject called history, and we're not fond of that in this country. Meow. Sure, I'll let you out. Whee! Thank God that handle was visibly lit and obvious. But yeah, I used to regularly do 12-hour streams because I streamed 8 hours a day, 5 days a week before my son was born. And then I would just regularly stream for like 10 or 12 hours if I was enjoying the game or if I felt like I was close to the end. But yeah, I used to regularly do like 24+ hour streams. 24+ hour? Whatever. More than 24 hours for streams all the time before my son was born. And like, I mean, my wife is fantastic. like way more of a fantastic spouse than I probably deserve. But why is this tree square? But or flat. But yeah, she supports me streaming and stuff, so I'm sure she would take care of the baby for a day. But you know, like if it was like a weekend or something, she didn't have to work. So obviously can't take care of the kid if she's here, or if she's not here rather. And but yeah, I don't want to. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, besides the fact that like my eyes wouldn't like it, I'd have to take pretty. Oh, I was already here. Pretty regular breaks. Oh, there's a hole in the ceiling. All right, cool. There is also a bike in that tree. I just feel like a 24-hour stream wouldn't be like super conducive to my good health. We're in luck. They left the keys in the door. Hop in the back of the truck. You should be able to jump over the fence to access the secure area. Sure. I feel like the robot should be able to push that, right? Also, I want one of these trucks. Especially since I need a new vehicle. Take it easy. Jeez. You're immortal and I have 9 lives. Why are we in such a hurry? We just leave him. Just bye. Have a wonderful eternal life there, Mr. Robot. We've been stuck here forever. I read this thing ages ago. It was like, yeah, if you're immortal, like statistically you are going to get trapped in like a landslide or something. Like it's actually a horrifying fate. I don't know why I can get up here. Like, because the only thing that stops you from doing that, like you statistically will be at the site of like a landslide or something eventually. The only thing that stops you from reaching that statistical eventuality is the fact that the human life is only... It is a bold strategy to live forever. Like, you are just gonna die before it happens of like natural human causes or unnatural causes. Oh, well. Hit him with the zigzag. Oh god. Oh, get down. In the words of the wise man James Brown, get down. You left me, you prick. You sick bastard. I was joking about leaving him. You freaking robo-cuck. Can I jump out this way? Is there... You better leave me alone. Also, I lied. There's not a hole in the ceiling. It's just 4 lights. Also, that's a lot of light there. Is there a better way to get out that way? Why are you not waiting for me? Is this section supposed to be this hard, chat? Am I just supposed to zigzag my way to Kitty Freedom? Also, Kitty Freedom would be a great stripper name. Go, man, go, 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 go. Get back here, you prick. Meow. I was gonna wear my thumb out real well. You a-hole, slow down. I made it. You know I'm back here, dick. I only got 4 legs. Clementine's an a-hole. I don't know what it is about the frame rate, or maybe it's like the camera work in this, but it feels very much like an old Final Fantasy cutscene. Like it seems like a high fidelity cutscene in a game that is not high fidelity. Granted, the whole game is decent, but wait, why are you not coming with me? There's no way we'll make it. We'll all make it with the sentinels on our tail. I can distract them, but you have to go. The Outsiders Manifesto says we must go outside at any cost. I wrote that. Brag about it. Aw. You're one of us now. It's not that everyone has to get outside, but one of us has to. Is it gonna be me? Oh, okay. I'll keep you in my RAM, little outsider. That's kind of how that works. Kind of. Weird time for the Pornhub thing, but sure. Shadow heard RAM and went, I know what I must do. Oh yeah, we already were over here. I like this little like thing he's got. I would want to live here because that seems really sad, but all right, cool. We okay. No. You gotta pay my wife, dude. We talked about this. It's at least $1. It's a quarter per inch. Oh, right. Why does it sound so wet over here? How do I open the gate? Oh, maybe I don't have to open the gate. Maybe the key just goes in this? No, BOGO. If you can afford my wife, you can get me for free. She's expensive though. Although she would argue that I'm the expensive one. That's more of a lifestyle thing. Hello? Excuse me? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Buy 1 inch, get 1 free. I see what you're saying. Oh, my wrist actually kind of hurts. Oh. Why we have the battery? It's sick remix. Oh, it says eco in the name Neko. That's funny, it's like a double pun because they ruin the environment and we're a cat. My my oldest sister, she has 2 kids now. One is like, he's like below like 3 or 4 years old. I don't remember when he was born. And then my niece is 18, which, boy, actually she's 19. Boy, was I not ready to do the math on that one when they're like, yeah, Ivy's 18. And I went, Ivy can't be 18 because I was 12 when she was born. And then it hit me that I was 30 at the time. And I was like, okay, time marches on. Tracy Lawrence was right. Yeah, my sister's youngest kid, son, whatever, the second one, that's not the one that makes me feel old. His middle name is Nico, but it's spelled Neko. And my sister's not like, I don't know that she's a weeb. My sister's a fair bit older than me. I'm the last of a bundle. Oh, I guess I can just go in here. But she's into like fantasy and stuff like that. Like she and I are like the nerds of the family. We're into like dragons and high fantasy and stuff like that. And I saw the announcement on Facebook. I didn't know that she was pregnant because I'm a terrible brother and we don't talk. I found out that she was like having a kid and it said Nico, but I thought it was Neko. And for like the entire like year after that, I just thought she had named her son Neko. And I was like, Mickey, that is so rude to name your kid Neko. But I found out later. I talked to her on the phone and she pronounced it Nico and I went, oh, thank God. Control room. My controller is vibrating up a storm right now and I'm not sure if it's making my wrist feel better or not. Can I be up somewhere so I can see what I'm doing? Also, I have no idea. Oh, look at B12. I have no idea how much longer this game is. This game is supposed to be 7 or 8 hours on average. But because of the issues I was having, oh, look, a robot. Because of the issues I was having with one of the side quests, which I ended up not even really caring about. Because we got, I think we got the music note as a result. Because you get the little badges, cosmetic badges. Wasn't worth it for the like 2 hours it took me to do it. But yeah, we're a little behind on that average 7 hours, but is he even touching the wall? Oh, he is. Currently painting this area. Please be careful of the wet paint. Have a nice day. You know what? Sure. I assume that paint is very, very old and dry. But yeah. We're a little behind, but we should be able to finish this tonight. I'm still streaming for like another hour at least. City sealed. This place is really nice. Namaste. Greetings, inhabitant of Walled City 99. The door leading to the surface is currently locked due to the confinement procedure. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any requests. Somebody get my wife. My wife is an engineer with multiple certifications. None that would be applicable here, though she might be able to, well, maybe. So she might be able to reprogram that robot, but I don't know if that's within her domain of work. She's a computer engineer, for anybody who doesn't know. She's currently working as an electronics engineer. Control room is closed by some sort of security protocol. It says that only humans are authorized to enter. Also says that I'm not considered a human. That's offensive. If we work together, we can open this passageway. Well, I have a pulse and you have a voice, so... what is the Y for? Oh yeah, we never discovered what that thing was, did we? We never discovered the turntable that had the Y on it. Because we didn't go up on that second riser. We went up on the first one, but not the second one. So I guess we just never learned what that was about. Okay. Cool. This guy just over here pruning the same plant for the last 2,000 years. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Oh, we're up near the top with all the lights and stuff. Dude, this looks so neat. Oh, wow. I love stuff like this. I mean, like, obviously, like, sections of the world actually look like this, which is awful and despicable, but, like, I love this kind of stuff. Post-apocalyptic, like, dystopians, cyberpunk futures, neon, all that jazz. Love it. God, that's cool. Okay, anyway. We've got a mission impossible to do. My current task is clean the window. Okay. Thanks, helper 616. What do we got in here? Nothing? You think those are still any good? Those cold tea. Oh, look, there's a Rockstar product. And lemon. I do love me some lemon. Anybody who was around for Allie's cooking stream Sunday, yesterday, saw me eating limes. She made fun of me for smelling my fingers after I ate them too. I was like, it's not like I'm like, I was literally, I had my, she made lime cilantro chicken, which was delicious, by the way. I'm still eating it. But I was like, are you gonna do anything with those limes? She was like, no. And I was like, keep. Anyway, after I ate them, I was just standing there like this, basically. Just smell it, because my hands smelled like freaking citrus, and I love citrus. She was like, he's over here just sniffing his fingers. And I was like, I'm not sniffing my fingers. That's a gross way to phrase it. Thank you very kindly. My wife's very rude. It's okay. Because I love her. And she also pays for like almost everything I have, which is fantastic. Oh, hi little guy. Totally spaced on that. You gonna come over here? Come here. Come here. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Huh. Can't open this door, we need to work together. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Cool. Sure, this wouldn't kill us at all. We burned through like 3 or 4 of our 9 lives, probably. Yeah, let's just scratch the electrical stuff. Be fine. Also, why wouldn't they have like power redundancies and stuff? Or at least some sort of like lockout protocol? Like you just break the stuff and it just lets you in. I remember hating them so much. They had everything. Clean space, limitless power, freedom to move. Little good it did them. The plague. I remember it now. He looks shocked. Everyone was dying and they thought they were above it all. They did nothing to help us. I watched my family die. I felt helpless. I couldn't do anything to save them. But I can still help you. We can still go outside. Imagine being a human. Everything you know is gone and you're trapped in the body of a robot. But imagine being a human trapped in the body of a robot, accompanying a cute little kitty cat that you can't pet. I will carry the memories of humanity and the people I loved. Oh, and that's the other thing. Not only is everyone he or everyone he knew dead and gone, everyone and everything, he's now functionally immortal, unless something destroys him because he's not invulnerable. He just gets to live forever with the pain of his loved ones. Frickin' yikes. All right. Nothing over here, I guess. You just have to jump over the counter every time? I mean, like, you know, this is an indie game, right? So I don't expect it to be like everything makes sense, but how do you get behind the counter? Oh, let's have some jams. Some end of the world apocalypso. Let me up. There we go. I don't know that I need to be up here. Well, that thing is glowing. I assume video game instinct's kicking in. That's what I need to touch. Inspect. This is it, the main computer. Enjoy the world's something or other. According to the mainframe, no one has been here for years. The whole city's stuck in a lockdown cycle from long ago. If we disable it, we should be able to leave. Wouldn't that let all the plague out though? Or like all the zerks? We'll need to bring the rest of these systems online. I'm sure that won't be tedious. These computers hold the data we need. We need to turn them on. Well, you know how to turn a computer on better than I would. Well, let's go hit some power switches. Oh, I literally just have to walk on the... okay. So I just have to make sure I don't walk back over stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Not exactly the most puzzling of puzzles, but... there we go. The world's safest city. It worked. Good job, my friend. I found it. He just looks so shocked every time. I know how to open the city. But something's off here. Wait, maybe there's a way around it. Oh, that loaded quickly. Must have had the cookies in there. 6 streamer setup. System is locked. That's the workstation to open the city, but there are several layers of security preventing us from using it. How unfortunate. Now we need to do what we do best. He's gonna hack it. I hit B to meow and I didn't realize we weren't done yet. I wasn't. Are we going over here? What are we doing? Can I just walk on this? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Nope. I accidentally skipped the thing. Oh, hang on. Chaos. That's my son's favorite pastime, in case anybody's curious. Just breaking stuff. Broke a glass earlier today, if folks weren't here for that story earlier. That was panic inducing, briefly. Away we go. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. Hey, look at that. The old hack and slash, they call this. Dude, shout out to GTA 1 back in the day. Actually, they might have had hack and slash, the like district called hack and slash in the other ones, but dude, I can remember playing the old top-down GTA 1 on the PS1. We gotta keep going. Gotta go back, Morty. It's your kids. They're a-holes. Oh. Hang on, we found it. Why couldn't I just piss on it? Probably not a good idea, actually. Especially in my experience growing up in a small southern town and watching other people piss on electrical fences. Not the most, well, it is conducive, but it's not conducive to good health. Oh, forgot to hack this one. Sorry. Forgot about the hacking bit. Getting freaking zapped, bro. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's swearing. Don't worry, I can recharge once we open up that workstation. You seem like you're not doing great there, little buddy. I don't know that this is maybe the best thing for you. Oh, can we hack this one now? Okay. Right. I'm dumb. Short-term memory loss is a bastard. It's a heck of a drug. Aw, my little buddy. No, come here. I think this little body is done for. It's okay, I'll be alright. Just carry me to the workstation. We can disable that alarm. Aw, not our little friend. Where do I plug you in at? Wait, is this the work? Oh, no, over here. God, I wonder what it's like to be a gamer with a functioning brain. Boop, down you go, little buddy. What if it puts our cat consciousness into the thing? That's it, we're safe. Aw, don't die. I have something to tell you. I knew the power required to disable the city's central control system would be immense, more than this drone body could handle. But with the security now disabled, I can take control of the system and open the city. Overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into the first computer. And the consequence it could bring. Yeah, I mean, at least he gets to die. Sorry we couldn't see the outside together. That is a little sad, though. I guess I would want to see, like, how the world turned out, and then I could just, like, crush myself as a robot or something. I thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity, to hold on to the past. But I see a future in the companions. And you. Here, let me take that off you. No! My pens. You're my friend. Very best I could have asked for. Thank you. Sad. Aww. I hope B12 lives. You will live on. Can we donate a Can we donate a life to him? Oh, we gotta take him with us. Oh, look, we love him. Aww. Aww. Lay down and take a nap. So sad. Oh my goodness. Poor sad cat. Uh-oh. I saw the blue screen and panicked. Oh no. Sunlight, heavenly sunlight. Oh right, UV rays kill these things, right? I totally forgot about that. Run, you little bastards. We did it. Aw, B12. I feel bad about the scientist. That's so sad. Now, alright. I'm all for killing the Zergs, but why did that break that? It's the sunlight. That would have been really funny if it opened and it was nighttime. Oh, I don't want to get up though. Wake up, buddy. Got a Romo Fossa situation going on here. Aw. Can we take him with us? Yeah. Oh, no, no, don't do that. No, that's so sad. Oh, I want to take him with me. Hang on, the game's got to render in the city. All this debris just falling and killing robots. Oh, it's so cool. It's weird that, like, that's the whole city. This is Attack on Titan? Wait, did we fell from the overworld, right? Because it was like it was daylight for us. Wow, we fell all the way down there? That's insane. I mean, not like freaking straight down, but what the? There's all those things, which will degrade eventually, I hope. Did we pass over this wall? We must have, right? What's all this stuff? What's all this then? Oh yeah, we were over there to begin with. I think, right? We were in the neon section. What is that? It's a red balloon over there? Oh, it's probably a Nintendo of some kind. For the record, chat, I knew it wasn't a balloon. Please don't bully me in chat. The music's really undercutting the moment. Forgot to turn it off. At least it wasn't playing while B12 was dying. They're dying, R2. Listen to their screams. Hmm. Oh, I love you. Bye. Sad. We should take him with us. Well, at least he'll have tunes. Away we go. I'm sad, chat. I liked B12. It wasn't like the most enigmatic or like charismatic character in a video game ever, but he was our buddy. He was our little robo homie. Can I push this button? You know I want to push this button. And we don't even keep our harness to like, I guess having the harness on would probably not be great for us in the long run. But we don't even get to keep our little, we don't even get to keep our things. Our little buttons. Oh, I miss B12. Away we go. So we're gonna go hang out with the robots, or because we're an outsider now, right? I feel like they could have rendered this cutscene better, but that's okay. This is on max settings, by the way, on a 3060 Ti. It's okay. Oh, it's a kitty. We get to hang out with our family? I want to see the other cats again. There's a butterfly we can hang out with, I guess. Is that the end, really? We don't meet up with the other cats or the robots? Then what was that? Is he in the system? Is that what that's supposed to be? What is eye opener? Is that just to beat the game? Complete the game and open the city. That was a good game. I liked it. I don't think that was worth $30, but it was good. If you want to play that game, and for some reason, because there's not really a lot to it. If you just watched me play it, I guess. But that guy's name is Antonin Ferret. Donuts Ant owns that guy. That's the game. It took me 7 hours 19 minutes to complete. So, and that was with me like getting lost for like an hour and having like issues with my idiot brain. Yeah, you could probably, oh, I missed 5 collectibles, I guess, 5 memories. You could probably shave an hour, hour and a half off that time for like, if you just go through it and don't play, you don't do any of the side quests. Which the side quests are nothing special. It's like getting, there's like a Legend of Zelda like Yoshi quest, fetch quest kind of thing, trade quest. It's not a fetch quest. Where you trade stuff to the marketplace guys and all that, but it was good. It was a fun, I mean, I had a good time playing the game. I liked it. There you go. That should be quiet enough. All right. Yeah, I liked it. I hope you guys liked it as well. I need to turn this down. Blast in my ears. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still hear that. It should still be going to, what's it called? All right, let's find somebody to raid, I guess, because there's still 20 minutes technically left to stream, but I'm not gonna play something for 20 minutes. What we got? What do we get? Carmen is not online, right? Oh, it's Monday. Shouldn't she? Did I? Oh, I think maybe she's taking some time off or something. Okay. So we have Kame, who's playing Life is Strange 2. He's been streaming for like 20 days straight, so he might be a little loopy. So let's do Bop. Life is Strange 2. Or our buddy Max, who is probably gonna be the person that I raid out to if we don't come to too much of a vote here, is playing. It's called Trash Horror Collection. I spelled horror wrong. It's spelled horror. Trash Horror Collection. We'll raid out to one of them. Usually Carmen is my go-to for raiding out to stuff, but I don't know why Max is streaming right now. He's not normally a weekday streamer, I don't think. And his kids. But we may stream out to him. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. We'll be streaming Mutant Year Zero next. I made that poll entirely too long. I meant to make it 2 minutes. We'll be doing Mutant Year Zero next. We played through the whole thing before. It took us like, I think like 10 or 12 hours. Super good game. I highly recommend Mutant Year Zero. It was free on Epic, but I bought the version on Steam that had the DLC, which is what we're going to be playing tomorrow. We're going to start streaming. We used to stream Monday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to throw Tuesday in again. I want to stream 4 days a week to try and work through my backlog of games and streams and stuff. So I want to work on that. But yeah, we're going to finish the DLC. We were supposed to do the DLC right after we beat Mutant Year Zero, but then Stray came out, and then I had all these issues with my my power. Like we have a short in one of the circuits in our house, so this room shorts out and breaks sometimes. But yeah, thanks to everybody who came by. Appreciate it. We had a good little night. Had 2 raids, friggin' Nordic and Jake. Good raids coming in. Some good chats, some good fun, some good follows, some good lives, all 9 of them. And we had the puppies. So appreciate all you guys. Looks like it's gonna be Trash Horror Collection. Let's go say hi to the homie. Go ahead and raid out to Max here. Max is maybe my oldest friend on Twitch. Alex, I don't remember if you and I met before or after I met Max. But I knew this guy named Pickle who stopped streaming about 3 months after I met him. which makes me incredibly sad, but I do still play games with him eventually, or occasionally. But yeah, I met Max through Pickle, and he's like been one of my like longest running friends, internet buddies. But he's a West Coaster. We're gonna go hang out with him, do some horror stuff. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, 2000, which is 8 p.m. if you don't know military time, East Coast time. So I will catch y'all around. Mutant Year Zero DLC tomorrow. And don't forget to save your games, everybody.